Basketmouth reveals he and AY were never friends. Nigerian comedian Okpocha, popularly known as Basketmouth, has finally opened up on his relationship with his colleague Ayo Makun, known as AY. Basketmouth, who was kept mute, has now spoken about their supposed relationship during a podcast interview with the Honest Bunch on Glitch Africa. Let's take a look. If you would recall, AY had in an interview with Chude Jideowo claims that 30,000 naira owed him by Basketmouth started their long-standing beef. He said he stood in that for Basketmouth at an event, but he attempted to outsmart him by lying that the client has not paid for the gig, which he later found out from the client to be false.
I'm sorry. So this thing happening between the two of them, I'm just finding it very funny. First of all, these were the parts of the interview that I saw. So I don't know if Basketmouth now explained his own end, because at this point, he's just being, is it what defensive, or he's clearing the air, but then I don't know if he actually said anything that, okay, this was actually what happened. I mean, AY did break it down. He said this is what happened. They called him, he went there, like there are details about it, but I feel like Basketmouth hasn't, maybe I'll go and watch the entire thing to see if maybe he explained what actually happened and all. But I like the fact that he did come out to say, AY is not my friend. Because let there be no misconstruing, let there be no, we'll be thinking that another saying, I've never invited you, I've never this and I've never that. Because there was some incident that they said about AY's wife being invited to a wedding, and then AY was now not invited, and then he got there, she now saw that he was not.
So it was his wedding, and he said that he never invited him to the wedding, and that he said that according to what AY said, that his wife's name was on the list. And he said that he did not even invite the wife. He did not even know how the name got on the list. Yeah. So that was what, Basketmouth said. So I saw this yesterday, and people have been saying different things. And I think that if somebody said that somebody is not their friend, it is nobody's business. And if two adults are having rifts, or they're having beef, as we call it here, and it should be between them. Because I see that people have been saying different things. Oh, at this level, I think that so person should do this, or this person. And, while watching this too, I still saw online, people said that, why is he very aggressive about it? And I'm like, is that how somebody shouts? And
no, but he wasn't actually being,
he wasn't
being aggressive.
So I don't know where people got that stuff, and then they started labeling him like, oh, someone was calm, another person was not calm in saying it and all that. And I'm like, it's not even in people's place to even get into this thing. If the person has refused to say whatever, but he has cleared it, one thing, this guy was never my friend.
That's it.
Shikena.
I mean,
that's it.
AY did one interview. One. Basketmouth has done two now.
Where did you see the two?
I saw one.
I saw one. It wasn't an interview.
What was that?
I think he was doing a show or something, like it was just...
Well, he talked about it. Yeah, he talked about it. Yeah, he said he won't talk about it, but he still... The conversation was still there about him and AY. And here he came and actually addressed it. He said a lot. So the thing is, this thing has happened how many years ago? Between them, this was when Basketmouth was popping. AY was still an underdog at that time. Whatever happened, how much money? 30,000 naira. They have been blessed now beyond their imaginations. They've been blessed. They are big superstars. But look at it. How many years ago? They're still dragging. That's one small issue.
But guess what, J. Paul? You'd never know what happened, because he's saying that it wasn't even that thing that vexed him. I mean, he mentioned it. So you have to be careful when you're... because he said it. He said they don't tell him about this person before. And he was not even surprised. So I think that we should be careful.
Well, we don't know what happened. We're not there when it happened.
Because perhaps there is something deeper than that he's not even talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts. I mean, this thing happened between them. All of a sudden now is everybody's business, and we're all involved in it. I think, well, this is a phase it will pass as well.